Are you sure you were broken? Are you sure you were open? Are you sure you were broken? Are you sure you were open? It's the best podcast you've ever heard. If it's not the best, then it's surely the third in a very niche genre of two guys with a microphone. Are you sure you were broken? Are you sure you were open? Are you sure you were broken? Are you sure you were open for a podcast?
Shake it out. Shake it out. What did you think of all that footage, folks? It's me, Landon. Your boy. Pretzel penis. Welcome to episode 31 of I Assure You Were Broken. Last time on I Assure You Were Broken. It's actually more Winnie the Pooh than anything. It's just me. It's Brandon. That's not my brother's not here today, but this is what Winnie the Pooh sounds like. Is have you got any fucking honey? Have you got any honey? Oh bother! It's my Winnie the Pooh impression.
I haven't seen Winnie the Pooh in a long time, dude. Used to be my jam.
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
It's a
look like
good show.
Mario now. Oh. Welcome to I Assure You Were Broken. The first ever video podcast in the history of podcasts.
We're doing the first one.
It had never been done before. I'm still getting used to where to look because I just want to look at the monitor.
Yeah, you can look at that one or that one.
If I look at the monitor though, then I just look dumb. You know what I mean?
You look dumb anyways.
Well, everyone's a fucking comedian on this podcast. Welcome to I Assure You Were Broken. We've got an exciting episode today because our hero, our Lord and Savior, our ride or die, Donald Trump. What's been going on with that, buddy?
Oh, I don't know. I don't keep up with the news. I think he got indicted on like sex crimes or something.
Something like 43 felonies.
That's a lot of anal.
Yep. Guilty for 43 charges of anal. Man's a legend.
What can I say? I like it in the poop chute. I didn't think he could get in trouble for receiving anal, but here we are.
Yeah, that's weird.
I thought it was more the perpetrator, but I guess they counted him on both sides. And I didn't really even think pegging was considered sodomy, but...
Go home, you beautiful people. I know. If I want to pay you to fuck me in the ass, I should be able to.
Oh, they're gonna get me for the anal. But what about those Jew tunnels?
What they're really doing is fucking America in the ass.
Everybody forgot about the Jew tunnels real quick.
It's not about fucking me in my ass. It's not about fucking you in your ass. It's about fucking America in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still voting for Bobby Kennedy. Yeah, I know. Man's had a worm in his brain and it died. And the reason it died is because he liked to eat tuna fish sandwiches and he had dangerously high levels of mercury in his blood. And when the worm ate the brain, it got mercury poisoning and died.
Is that true?
That's true.
Yeah, I'm voting for Hank Hill. For a cleaner, more efficient America.
He's gonna ruin the economy, Zach. You know he's gonna switch us over from the petrol dollar to the propane dollar.
Well, maybe it's what the country needs is a kick in the ass.
A good hard kick in the testes.
Well, maybe if people learn to treat their narrow urethras, they wouldn't be so stopped up and angry.
Man. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
It's too... I did a big cum the other day.
Yeah.
I could like feel my urethra expanding. And usually it's not like that.
Yeah.
But this time it was.
It's like that dolphin pussy shit that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is it? Juice that makes you come hard. It's the whole prompt for it. But go on.
Oh no!
Were you just amazed? You felt relief, right?
Yeah, it was nice. It was like, wow, I haven't done that in a while. You know?
Yeah, it's always a proud moment, especially if someone's there.
Yeah.
If no one's there, you're like, fuck, I wasn't filming.
I think it's just because I've been busy lately and haven't been, excreting as many fluids from my penis.
Yeah, you know what? The difference for me is hydrating and edging.
Yeah.
True story. And it's the most massive cum shots. I'm sure there's other supplements I could be taking too.
Yeah, I take a shitload of supplements. I take a lot of stuff for testosterone, steroids. Which way do you wear this hat?
Huh?
Which way do you wear this hat?
That way.
This way?
Yeah.
What if I have head lice?
It's cardboard.
Do they not like cardboard?
I don't fucking know, dude. If you have head lice, I'll just
Blame it all on
I'll
my
just shave
roots.
my head. I'm not afraid to.
I showed up in boots and ruined your PBR affair.
We're getting dressed up.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Got the glasses, yeah. Gift from Jason, the madness glasses, yeah. And then you take the PBR hat, yeah. And the madness has invaded the podcast, yeah. Just like that.
Oh.
Need to warm up the vocals a little bit, I think, before I jump straight into Macho Man.
Yes.
Uh-huh. The cream. No, this is too deep, you know.
Of the cock.
Yeah.
Oh, did
Macho Man, Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan. I think you're a nerd. I'll lick you and bury you like a dog turd.
Did you
Did I make that joke on this podcast yet?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Did
okay,
you
cut that. Cut that part. No, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
did you get the footage from, or the recordings from Branson stockpiled?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did actually.
And then just the one from me where I was I pulled an all-nighter at some point, and I don't know how long I was awake for, but the delirium had finally kicked in, and I just started sending Zach insane voice messages.
Uh-huh. Can't see nothing in the glasses, yeah. The cream always rises to the top, yeah.
UV protection
the
100.
cream does not lie, yeah. Looking between the madness, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, fuck, there were voice messages. I totally have them stockpiled, guys. Totally ready to go.
Me and Zach are friends in real life, so we send each other a lot of messages.
Any momento.
We're working on the best of compilation for the podcast. So if you're a listener and you want to see a moment from the podcast from episodes 1 to 30, and you want to see it in a compilation, comment down below.
Yeah, how many episodes are we now? I figure it's time for a best of.
This is episode 31, so if we do them every 30 episodes or so. See, that 31 won't be in here, but now that we have video, we'll have, we can do...
Now you know what it means.
That wasn't it.
I think it's after that?
Yeah, I think so too. I'm just going back to make sure I didn't miss anything. What did I say?
I did it all for the pussy. The pussy. So you can take that pussy and stick it up your penis. 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 I did it all for the pussy.
There's one Landon sent me.
So you can take that pussy and stick it up your penis. Stick it up your penis. Stick it up your penis. Stick it up your cock.
Funny.
Sounds like he was watching wrestling in the background.
Funny stuff, Landon. Yeah, I got him into it. I don't know if I should play some of these. I don't know what they are. That's the bad part. No
It's all right. We
context.
can cut it out.
Oh, yeah, I think this is it. Here's one. Good old Branson.
Hey man, I don't want to upset your one black fan, but basically I think there's only one man who can say blackface, and personally only one man who I would like to see perform blackface, and that is Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Now, I know y'all are probably, but Branson's such a racist. Well, all right. I prefaced it, I didn't want to upset Darius. Darius Rucker, you're one black fan, that's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, Darius is not going to like that at all.
It's true.
But,
Well,
okay.
he might. I don't know.
Okay.
He's a big Jim Carrey fan.
Here's another good old Branson, I think. Maybe?
This might just be me.
Oh, no, this one is you. This one is,
Now, stay with me on this one. I'm really just letting my imagination run wild here. What if, and this is just purely hypothetical, but what if horses had small wieners? Like they still had like the big sheath and everything, but whenever they got a little boner, it was just a little one. And then we could say that we were hung like horses.
Okay, I don't have any memory of recording that, but
that's peak exhaustion, Brandon, right there.
yeah.
What were you trying to say there, you think?
I think I drove past some horses and was like, because, you know.
I think you sounded a little self-conscious to me. You're like, wish I was hung like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wish I had a big old horse cock. Then I thought, well, what if horses just had smaller wieners, and then I could say that I have a horse cock? Unfortunately, I just have the cock of a man.
Yeah, so that was it. That was all the messages I had.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was pretty exhausted.
I thought I had another one from Branson, but
I wish we had like a towel boy, or like a slave. Not like a slave, but like.
All I heard was a tall boy, baby. I wish I had one of them too. You know what I'm saying, man?
Not like a slave, like a production assistant or an intern.
But we didn't pay them.
Wink.
And they had to do whatever we said.
I thought that's the point of the interns, is we don't have to pay them, because then we could just have them hand us props off set.
They can't leave until we say so.
Zach puts a hat on, I take a hat off. We got to shake out the mullet.
Oh, this feels good. I took the hat off. It got nice and cold, and I put it back on. It's good.
Yeah, this is going well so far, I think.
It's all right. I can't stop thinking about consuming alcohol. I think it would be really fun.
Oh fuck!
But I'm gonna wait. We're gonna do some productive things today. Hopefully, maybe. We're gonna try to make this better as far as visually appealing. So we're just gonna maybe get some ideas today. Maybe make some purchases.
Maybe get some light bulbs.
We should get some food. I'm really hungry, Brandon. So we should do this podcast and win another award for the award-winning.
Now we can get visual medium awards.
Yeah, see, because they're always we've gotten all the ear fucking awards. Now we're going to face fuck you in the eyeballs with the podcast. So
should we give them a little show?
Like
show off our titties?
We could.
If women can do it, why can't we?
We could do the for the full uncensored version. You have to pay or get on Patreon. Patreon for $5 a month gets you nips.
If you pay $15,
I'm really self-conscious about this tattoo. It's crooked. Don't look.
Me and Zach will rub our nipples together. And we'll see whose is harder.
For $10 a month, we'll kiss on camera. Anyways.
Is Yeah, what do you
Speaking
got?
of slaves, how do you feel about Asian food for lunch? Sounds really good to me.
Yeah, I've been craving some hibachi.
Dude, me too. I was like, what if we just go to Koi, dude?
My wife would be mad.
Well, we won't tell her.
She'll see this. We're just going to Taco Bell. You just had Taco Bell last night. Yeah, we're going again, okay? God.
She won't care, dude.
My burps smell like fucking delicious teriyaki chicken.
Maybe you get her a little, like, to-go bag, little doggy bag.
Mm-hmm. We could go to that one.
Excuse me, can I get a doggy bag? It's for my wife.
What's that one that's over by the other place? The little food truck that does hibachi. There's a food
Tokyo
truck.
Hibachi.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
it's good. I like it.
It's pretty good. Well, we'll wait the same amount of time for our food,
Yeah.
regardless of where we go.
Yeah. Plus, I feel bad going into Koi and ordering hibachi. I think they just cook it in the back now. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. Unless you have a big group of people, because it's hard for them to keep a hibachi chef. But they're realizing that more people are just like into sushi.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Well, their sushi is really good. I like
I don't
sushi.
know. Well, Halen's going to come with us, so we could still go to Koi, man.
Yeah.
I haven't taken him out for a while.
We could.
It's on me, dude. I got money. I'm practically rich now. I've been funneling all the funds from this straight into my
You
account.
son of a bitch.
So,
I was like, why is my check so small?
yeah, look, since we don't pay taxes, I'm like, why not? Like,
Yeah. Just kidding, IRS. It's like my favorite. And it's in episode 1 of the podcast. Watch now. It's the most experimental episode we've ever done.
It's probably the best episode.
It's the only good episode.
Probably my best episode, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, other than my wife crying and leaving, but
See, I don't remember that part. See, you just want to focus on the negative, and I'm here focusing.
she won't let it go.
I'm here focusing on the positive.
I'm like, you should come on the podcast, and she's like, well, I don't want to cry. And I'm like, well, that was one time.
Yeah, when have I made her cry since then? Like, probably once.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 times, dude. It's not a big deal.
Like,
Out of all the years we've known each other, 2 or 3 times making somebody cry, like at least they're making
and at
you
least
feel something.
Like the rest of the time was off camera, off microphone, dude.
Yeah.
At least I was considerate.
God. It's like, get over it.
I feel like this could be a visual gag where I keep drinking things and I just don't stop. Like I put one thing down and I've got another thing to grab.
It was until you mentioned it. But now you've ruined it.
Well, I don't want it to. Yeah, I don't really want to do it. I'm just now realizing I just disposed of my coffee mug and then I was like,
Just keep pulling
immediately
new
water. Yeah.
drinks up.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we can do it on the next one. But it would work better if we didn't know it was happening. You know, like we'll do it when we have a guest. When we have a guest in, which this setup will not work for a guest, I don't think.
No, but I think so. We have an idea. We have the idea for like a couch. Like that could be
That would work.
That could be more inviting. We could at
Because
least
then we can move the table and then.
yeah, we could at least get 3 people at least.
Yeah.
But
If you know anybody selling a couch, let us know. Or whatever. If there's somebody who can make a couch.
if you know anyone that'll be our couch,
Or like a performance artist who like maybe like a
if they-
troupe,
if they could become the couch,
and then we could pay them an exposure.
yeah, real method acting, a regular Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As long as their faces aren't part of the seated portion, I don't think
I'd
Becca
even
would
take
like that.
a Joaquin Phoenix.
Daniel Day, Luis.
Who else method acts? Jim Carrey. Man, he might not shut up. He might hog the scene.
Yeah, he'd be a creaky couch. He'd be like, every time we sat on him, he'd be like, and we're like, that's not what a couch sounds like.
And then he'd be grabbing his butt cheeks and doing the oh. Like, we get it, Jim. You're funny.
Yeah, we love you. Just
let
stop.
let the professionals show you how it's done, Jim.
Just be a couch.
Fuck, dude.
Well, that probably wraps it up for this episode of the podcast.
Can't wait for Jim Carrey in Sonic 3.
Now nobody knows how long we've been recording for. I think it's 20 minutes.
That's all.
I can't see. I need glasses.
That's all I'm looking forward to.
What? Is
That's-
the end of this?
No, Sonic 3. That's the only thing that gets me out of bed in the morning.
Oh, that's autistic of you.
Just to see Shadow,
Have you?
the Hedgehog.
What? Yeah. What? So, yeah. So Vivarium. It's a movie I watched recently, last night. Even.
Yeah, dude.
It has Jesse Eisenberg. Jesse. And some actress. I don't know her name. I'm sorry.
I
lady.
like her.
You were very
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
you were
yeah.
the better of the two, actually. Jesse Eisenberg seemed to have phoned it in, but
I like that actress. Yeah.
the film starts with a shot of a cuckoo bird. Cuckoo birds lay their eggs in another bird's nest, and then
they pop out and go cuckoo.
yeah,
Cuckoo.
and then they throw the other baby birds out of the nest, and then steal all the food from the parents, and the parents are like, "Holy shit!
And
Look how big our fucking kid is!"
And Tom's trying to get Jerry, and he's looking at the clock, and the cuckoo bird pops out and pokes him in the eye, and Jerry's like, "Stupid Tom."
Anyways, and then
Yeah.
so it's like nature footage in the beginning of the film, and then it cuts to this couple, and then she's a teacher, and she finds the little bird lying on the ground, and a little girl found it, and she comes up to the little girl, and she goes, "Oh, I don't know what happened to him. Maybe it was a cuckoo bird." And she's English. "Maybe it was a cuckoo bird," and she explains what a cuckoo bird is. So it's like, okay, like I see where this is going, right? Well, and then they go and they're looking for a house, and they walk into this store called Yonder or some fucking shit like that, and there's a really weird guy there who wants to show him the house, and he takes him to the house, and then he disappears, and then they're stuck in this labyrinthian eldritch nightmare, infinite horror of just like mundane neighborhoods. So like they keep going places, and then like they just end up back at number 9, which is the house that they were being shown, and then suddenly a baby gets delivered to him, and it says, "Raise the child and be freed, be released," something like that.
Yeah, was that the whole movie?
Yeah, and then they raise the kid. But the weird thing is the kid, the child actor, they overdubbed him.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious then.
Yeah, but I think it's intentionally weird, or like it's supposed to be like that, and like he mimics the voices like perfectly. It's really weird. Like so he's like mimicking the parents, and it gets very trippy. But it's essentially it's a cuckoo bird metaphor, and the ending makes you go, "Well, what the fuck was the point of all that?" And I think it was just it's what's the point of the cuckoo bird? It offers nothing to society and kills children and makes parents raise it.
I just came here for Bavarian cream filled, but all they had was Bavarian.
All they had. Jesse Ventura shows up at the end and cocks a shotgun and says, "I came for Bavarian Creamfield, but all they had was Vivarium." And then he shoots the alien in the head or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's an alien. Maybe it's just a life form, like some kind of eldritch horror shit.
Well, why don't you tell me what it is? Watch the movie.
Oh, fuck. Jesse, James, Team Rocket.
Yeah, I did that thing where I was really trying to pay attention, and then I was trying too hard where I was like,
how can I make this funny? What am I going to have for lunch after this?
no, I listened.
Do my biceps look huge on camera?
I listened too hard, and then I was like, oh, my face is doing dumb things now.
Oh, well, luckily I wasn't paying attention to your face. I was thinking about
was
how
hoping
my
you-
face was
I was
looking
actually,
when I was telling that story.
I hope you would look over, and I'd just be like, I can't even recreate the face. Like,
I can't. I don't have most of my voice right now because I'm very ill with gay.
it happens. But the important thing is that you haven't relapsed into your sinful ways, and that we're having this good Christian podcast to elevate our spirits, enlighten and brighten the soul.
Yeah, that's true. That is, you know what? That's true.
Yep.
As far as everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm getting kind of a headache from wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big hat guy.
We're gonna do the stretching segment of the show. I can't even. Oh, oops! I'm just stretching. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Oops, guys. Oops. Yeah, it really helps. You know what helps a podcast? Being able to see our fucking screen. We should plug that into the TV. and then we can more accurately monitor. See, first time, guys, we're working out a lot of kinks. You really get to be on the production level of this this whole project here. So get a bigger screen. We can kind of see numbers better. Okay, so now maybe we can prompt ourselves a little bit better. Maybe we can move into subjects. More fluidly.
Yeah. Well, what the beautiful thing of technology is, we can pause this here, go to ads, and then we can come back and finish recording later.
That is true.
We could do 2 30-minute segments.
That's 100% true.
So this was the very sober. This is the very sober beginning of a new era of UltraMeta, and
we're never gonna do drugs or alcohol again.
On the first part of the podcast, the second part of the podcast is where things can get a little wild. I might go fucking take some edibles and smoke a doink and fuck a guy. Not fuck a guy. Fuck a lady.
Never again.
But we'll get some lunch.
For the first part of the podcast.
And we'll come back. Maybe I'll have a shower. I haven't showered in 2 days, so.
Homeboy could use a shower.
I'm a little greasy. I'm a little sweaty. I'm a little stinky. A little stinky boy.
Yeah.
Balls could use a wash.
Yeah, we got time. We could.
We could fuck around, whatever. I'm a guy who likes to fuck around. I like to fuck around and find out.
That's what I was gonna say, dude.
I don't know why Jesse Ventura is the voice today. He's the voice,
I should be
the voice of America.
Oh, I could do my Bobby Hill impression.
Dylan loves that shit. I don't know.
Fuck around and find out. That's what I told the dog man.
Hey, Dad, what does fuck around and find out mean?
Well, son, just so happens when you decide to fuck around, you find out.
That makes sense, Dad. Thanks for explaining that. That's basically what the question I asked, and you just repeated the answer.
Well, son, why else would they say it?
I don't know.
What happens when you fuck around?
Why are you yelling at me, Dad?
Huh? You fuck around, you do something you weren't supposed to. That's fucking around.
It's true.
And bad things happen, don't they, Bobby? Now that's finding out.
You know who's the king of the hill of fucking around and finding out?
Who?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh?
He said, "Oh, fuck.
Winnie the Pooh.
I gotta get some of that sweet honey."
Chubby little puff all stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh takes a big load when he's sucking on you.
Yeah, I know where you can get some honey, little boy.
I'm a bear. I'm a bear.
Yeah, you're more like a cub, but that's fine. Come back. Come. Put this blindfold on. Come with me in this alley. I got some honey for you.
But it wasn't good honey at all. It was salty, bad honey.
He made me close my eyes and suck it from a straw.
Wow.
I said, yep, I got a fat dick. It's like a Pepsi can, but a little more thick. Try to put it in, but it won't fit. Now it's, now you're really sad and it's getting limp.
So, hey now.
Hey now.
Just slip that, like, edit All-Star. Like, it's the same song, and then just add in a secret third verse. And then watch everybody try to sing along to it, and then go, what? And then just cut back into a normal chorus. And everybody's sad inside.
Yeah, can I get a fresh take of that?
I said, yep, I got a fat dick. It's like a soda can, but a little more thick. Try to put it in, but it won't fit. Now you're getting sad and it's getting limp. Hey now, you're a porn star.
I like it.
Put your legs up, get laid. Hey now,
I like it.
you're a porn
You're
star.
hired. You're hired.
Spread your ass now, get pegged.
Pegged. Nice.
All that dribbles from holes, only shooting loads.
Makes me whole. With a W. like whole, like complete, like to finish,
Yeah, dude.
to make whole. To make whole?
So, anyways, I was just thinking.
Dude, to make whole, what happens whenever you get a vaginoplasty?
To make whole? Yes, to make whole. Yes. I need to find a new vagina. Yeah, see, the problem with that song is I can't to make it funny because it's already funny. Right?
Yeah, you gotta, yeah. It's sort of like watching a comedy movie as like a commentary video. It's like talking over the jokes, you know. And what do we really have to add? It's just funny, you know. Other than the enjoyment of watching a funny film with us.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna blow me. I put my cock and balls in its face.
Somebody once told me the world was macaroni. I didn't know they meant oral sex. Whose bit is that? Is it Dane Cook? Does Dane Cook have a bit of fucking about his neighbors eating macaroni at 3 a.m.? He's like, it's all I fucking hear is just eat it. Banging on the wall. Slow down, you're gonna choke.
I don't know.
I think that's Dane Cook.
That sounds like a good joke.
He's a funny guy. People hate on Dane Cook, but he's good.
I was just thinking of the Kyle C's where he's like, and God said, "Let there be light." I'm sure he did, but who was he talking to? It's not like I stand alone in my kitchen and like, "Let there be cheesy macaroni." Okay, now I'm gonna cook it. See, first I say it. That way I know it's coming, and then it's gonna be extra good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start announcing what I do before I do it. I like it. That's what people say when they say we have to be more godly. We have to be more like Jesus. Okay.
I'm going to fuck you.
I will fuck you. I will. And condemning people and hitting people and being tired of people.
I don't like that.
Yeah, Jesus was a cool guy.
Yeah, dude.
He would say a simple metaphor, and then his followers would be like, "What does that mean, Jesus?" And he's like, "Are you serious? Why did my father curse me with you as my company?"
Bro, I just fucking told you.
He's like, "It means this." And he went over and did some other stuff, and the apostles felt really small and bad about themselves.
Yeah. And then he was like, you should pray in your own home.
Yeah.
Maybe away from me.
Yeah, you should.
Shouldn't do it.
Look, here's a grocery list, okay?
Yeah.
Why don't you go run some errands?
Hey, stop praying in the street. Go pray in your own home.
Yeah, this is
you're praying for vanity, dude.
Yeah. That's real. Good job, Zach. That's a thing in the Bible.
Thanks, dude. I like to stay well versed.
Yeah. That's a real thing.
Yeah, I know, man.
So, anyways, that's about the 30-minute mark, which means we're about to switch over to another file.
Penis.
Another file on the
penis.
You like that? A little naughty little table. On the camera, so because it goes in 30-minute increments.
Uh-oh.
This is a little behind-the-scenes stuff, but
oh no.
I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty sick. Zach's pretty tired. He's pretty sick.
I got 5 hours of sleep last night because I was playing Shovel Knight because it's a good game. You should still play it even though it's an older game. It's a good game.
I got about 11 hours of sleep last night, and I'm still tired because I'm sick. And Zach's tired and he's sick.
This fuck wouldn't get out of bed today. I had to go get him.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get out of bed, and then he came in the house, and
I just keep texting him like, Brandon.
He grabbed me hard, and he shook me.
I know you're seeing my messages when you're like, "Oh, I didn't see him, dude. Sorry, hoo hoo, ha ha, hee hee." Yeah, but I went there, and I got you, and I'm always going to get you for this podcast.
Yeah. Is that good enough for you fucking people? Can we take a break now? Jesus. We'll come back. We'll finish it up later. God. I'm out of material. I'm tired and I'm old and I'm sick and I'm gay.
It was Vietnam.
1972.
Vietnam was the first known use of the dogman's anal beads.
Anal glands.
Vietnam was the first use of the dogman's unique genitalia. Could be used like a sniper rifle in the dead of night.
It had the girth of a Pepsi can.
If you stomped on it, it would shoot for
Miles.
500 yards.
Miles. What are we doing here?
Could blind the Viet Cong before they ever saw it coming.
They'd say, ah! Dog cum. I'd know that anywhere. It's the intrepid.
See, when I say coming, I meant it literally. They liked it when you stomped on their cocks.
Or should I say, well, not intrepid. It's the
Intrepid?
Feared. It's the dog man. That's what they would say, the Viet Cong.
Yeah.
They go, ah, my eyes.
We couldn't leave the dogmen alone for too long with the Vietnamese. They would eat him because he's a dog.
And he's delicious. But he's also a man, so it's, you know.
It was cannibalism, people.
I don't care what they say. It was cannibalism. Gay.
Gay.
Gay cannibalism. It's gay to eat dog dick, dude. Even if it's half man.
It was a delicacy.
It had the foreskin of a man and the penis of a dog.
You haven't lived until you've steamed some bamboo with some dog penis.
Sorry, I just grossed myself out with that visual. Did you imagine?
We
peel back the foreskin and then it's just a dog wiener and you're like, oh.
we could go to Koi and be like, your finest dog penis, please.
And then get kicked out. Well, I have to put some real pants on, or pants on in general.
Yeah, man. I gotta go find my son.
I have to go peel my nuts off this chair.
I have to find my son.
And then we're gonna go eat, and the podcast is gonna look totally different by the time we get back.
Maybe.
It's gonna be crazy.
It might. We might just come back with more plans and be like, it's eventually there's going to be things.
Nope, it's going to be crazy.
Okay. Just check. Just let me check my overdraft amount.
Oh Jesus.
Just kidding. Just kidding, IRS.
Okay, welcome back to episode 31 of the I Assure You Were Broken podcast.
This is a jarring difference.
Yeah, this is a lot different. Camera 2 is now over there, and camera 1 is now over there, looking at our guests, Doug and Adam. And then camera 2 is looking at me and you, Zach.
Brandon, do you want to tell them what went down while we were gone?
Yeah. So today is my birthday, and I had a surprise birthday party today. And
it's close to your birthday.
It's close to my birthday, and Zach distracted me today by taking.
You lied to us.
Yeah, he lied directly to me and to you, and I lied to you as well. And we'll just have to move past that if we can.
Okay. Oh, hold on, babe.
Does it look good?
Keep
Does it look good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today, Dad Zach.
Today, Dad.
Today, Dad Zach took me to we went to Goodwill.
We went.
Actually, first we went to Koi, and we had a nice sushi lunch.
We had a very nice. It was a very Japanese experience. It was almost like we were there.
Yeah, it was. The waitress was very rude, and I remember her standing adjacent to our table like this.
And just waiting for us to ask for shit.
And I would see her out of the corner of my eye when I would look at Zach. I would look at Zach and go, "Hey, what do you think of it?" And then I would like look, like out of focus. You know how you're like vision, you're like focused on somebody, and then like the background like focuses in, and you're like, "Okay, that's really creepy."
Is that what they do there?
Well, to be fair,
that's the first time it's ever happened to me.
To be fair, she was a very good waitress. She was very sweet, but she did stand right next to us and stared at us.
Yeah, she was like waiting. It was creepy.
It's like the authentic Japanese experience.
But,
Yeah,
but
very
that's
authentic.
yo, for real though.
Super authentic.
Hey, we got all the tokayaki and ikayaki we could ever dream of.
Yeah, it turns out I don't like fried squid leg.
Yeah, you like octopus better than squid, which I think is hilarious
Because it's so close.
Anyways,
basically the same thing.
Yeah.
and yeah, I got the whole hibachi experience. Like they don't really do the hibachi thing there that much anymore. I tried to eat as much as my meal with the chopsticks as I could, and then I got down to where it was just like a little bit of chicken and a little bit of rice. And I'm like,
Give me a fork.
somebody pass me the fucking fork. I want to eat my fucking food, please. I basically had to distract Brandon for like 3 fucking hours.
Yeah.
and trying to do that, that was the challenge in itself. There was a point.
See, the deception doesn't hurt as bad because it's...
I no joke almost left to just come look for you guys and join your party.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
The deception doesn't hurt as bad because it was like it all served a greater purpose, but it's like legitimately the most surprised I've ever been for a surprise birthday party. Because most of them have been ruined in the past, and then this one it was just like I don't know why, but when I walked in, I just felt embarrassed.
I almost
And everybody was-
I was in the middle of texting
You should.
Parker.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't remember what I was going to say, but it was something birthday related on the first, and then I realized before sending it.
Oh fuck, we got a surprise birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No
good.
one told me though.
That's
It was
good.
a surprise party. I just,
Well, and that's how every other surprise party has been. It's been ruined
I
for
didn't
me,
want to ruin
or
it.
spoiled, I
It-
should
it
say.
was a surprise
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
So then you've never really had a surprise party.
Except for this one.
Yeah.
This was my first surprise party.
So we got food and we ran to like Goodwill. We were just looking like just random shit for the set, just anything we could use for the studio here.
Oh, do you remember the fucking barista
Yeah.
at Starbucks?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'd like a caramel macchiato, an iced caramel macchiato, no ice. She's like, so you want it hot? I'm like, no, I want an iced caramel macchiato with no ice. And she was like, super.
She was very her attitude was very like questioning, but as soon as we answered, she was like, great.
Awesome, fantastic. And then
Great. Yeah, like she was super sweet, but you could tell she was just like, what the fuck?
Zach's son was with us, and he was like, oh, I want one of those Mako cookie frappuccinos. Mocha cookie
I try to order it.
frappuccinos.
Like, what kind of frappuccino?
Mocha cookie frappuccino.
It's like, yeah, just repeating ourselves.
And
over
she's
and
like small, medium, or large. And it's the first time that I've ever went to Starbucks where
Venti.
they were, yeah, exactly, where they were
It's
like,
no, venti.
I was like,
You
actually,
don't get to change the rules.
actually, it's tall, grande, venti. Thank you.
So anyways,
And then we go to get our coffee.
Starbucks.
And she hands me the fucking caramel macchiato. Iced caramel macchiato, no ice. And,
Super.
and I go, God, I hope she's spitting.
Like basically right in front of her. But, like she barely walked away from the window, and he looks at me and goes, God, I hope she's spitting this. Like, he's not saying it loud enough. Like, maybe if the window was still open and she was right
But
there.
I did
But
not
then
alter my tone at all.
She hands me a straw and she looks at me and she's like, okay, I'll be right back. Because she didn't give us the rest of the shit.
But the best part is just Halen in the back seat. Because I go, God, I hope she's spitting this. And I just say it out loud. And then, Halen, Zach's 15-year-old son, 13-year-old son in the back seat goes,
Get it right someday.
he goes, Brandon.
Adam.
Wait, there was a point she was like, okay, have a good... I'll be right back.
Yeah. She hands us the
There's
straw
more
and have a good... I'll be right back.
Yeah.
That's because she heard you and you fucking
I fucking flustered her.
No, but look, there's more drinks. Anyways, so we go to Goodwill and we fuck around as long as we can, which isn't long, and we go out and Brandon's trying to go home. He's like, hey man, you think we can go home and get my vape? And then I'm just like, you can't go home.
We're like 30 minutes into this endeavor.
Go home just to get your vape?
I was like, no, it's cool. We don't have to. Like, I felt guilty because he was like, Brandon, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, we're not going to your house.
I was a total dick. Like, I knew I was hurting feelings here, dude.
And I felt bad. I was like,
hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
no.
Fucking no.
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
Fucking no.
That's fucking dumb.
That's like you had a bad date, and the guy's like, "No, I won't take you home."
Yeah,
was like-
and I felt bad. I was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can wait.
That's fucking dumb. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. We fucking could, but
That's really stupid.
I was like, that's fucking stupid, Brandon.
And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. That's dumb. That's dumb. I can wait. I can wait.
To be fair, like Becca's messaging me like, yeah, you should like try to take him like to the comic shop and the music shop, and like, yeah, you're right. And like we start heading to the comic shop and we get up there and it's the fucking like Summerfest. It's like the street blocked
Whole
off
downtown
festival.
is just
So
packed.
we park a block away and have to fucking walk our ass up there. And I'm just like, oh yeah, this is awesome.
He's playing it so well. Like honestly, I had no suspicion from your performance. I was just like,
what did you get at the comic shop?
I got the new volume of One Punch Man's out.
he's like, I already had it. I bought it twice.
No, I didn't have it, but I legitimately needed it. And then like he's like, "You're ready to go?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Check this out."
What does this look like to you?
And then it's gonna take us.
Oh,
like,
dude, have you seen this?
it takes us like 5 minutes. He's picking up. I bought him shit for his birthday, right? I got him the
Invincible Compendium and the
yeah,
Boys.
I got him Compendium 1 of Invincible and Omnibus 1 of the Boys. He picks up the Invincible Compendium and is like, "Oh, sweet," and like, look at, "Oh, $60," and he puts it down. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah. I was gonna buy
Am I
it.
gonna
I was
talk
like,
you
oh,
out
I
of
should
it?
get the.
Because I probably would have bitch slapped him and been like,
$60
"That's the
for a comic.
surprise," and like,
Yeah.
like that would have been like that's how I would have written.
He did so good. I bet he would have been like, oh, you can just borrow my copy, man, for as long as you want. You don't have
No,
to. You don't have to buy it. Like, you
So
can just,
what I would have done is like, "Hey, you know how I said I bought you something?" And he would have
You
been,
would've just-
I did.
and he would have been like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "That's it." And I wouldn't have told you about the Boys. I would have
Yeah.
been like,
just whatever I was gonna
yes.
spoil.
like oh, Invincible Compendium 1, like I should get $60. And if you seriously would have tried to buy it, I would have been like, "Hey,
That's one of your gifts.
no, not the one. Like, hey, that was your gift. I would. Hey, look, I'm sorry, but that was your gift.
Yeah.
So please don't.
It's just the number of close calls today where it's like,
But
oh,
hey,
I should buy this, and then I look at the price and I'm like, it's too expensive.
Dude,
and he goes,
I honestly wish we would have went to the music shop first because it was.
Seen a comic book for $60.
It's
the omnibus.
They're that big.
It's a third of the whole series, so
Yeah, it's a fuck ton. A metric fuck ton.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
But I wish I would have, like, I wish the music shop was first because it was so easy. And like Becca's texting me, and I'm like, we're fucking still here. And she's like, maybe like 15 more minutes. I'm like, fuck, okay.
yeah.
Hey, Brandon, check out this ukulele bass. like,
Oh yeah.
Do you want to play it? I'm like, sure.
like I had the guitar I legitimately want is like $1,100 there, and I'm like, hey Brandon, try this out. And while he's playing it, I just like walking away texting your wife like, Yep. When they just let me know.
I was so oblivious. Like, it was a legitimate like shock because I remember walking into the house when we got back from all this, and I was like, yeah, man, are we gonna keep drinking? You're like, yeah, we're gonna keep drinking. I'm like, all right, cool. I just need to grab something real quick. Like walk into my house, and it's just people.
Well, hey, we should like we got home, and I'm like, basically like, fuck, how do I get? I was afraid you wanted to come back in here and podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do I get into his house? So I opened my door.
And you're like, oh, Luna's over there. I'll go with you.
That was the thing. Like, I opened the door and I talked to some people, and I'm so glad you started walking towards your house. Because I came out and I'm like, yeah, I think Luna's over here. I just want to go check on her. And you're like, yeah, totally. They're probably swimming because there was the fucking...
I could see the pool from the
The
backyard.
inflatable pool was out there, right? I'm so... Because I was like, I don't know if I, like... Should I text Becca and just be like, fucking call him and make him come home? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what do I do?
But I was like, I'm pretty sure Luna's at your house. Yeah, I'm going to go check on her, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good surprise. It's, I guess, my first surprise party, like you said.
Yeah, like, are we going to keep drinking? I'm like, fuck yeah, we're going to keep drinking.
Hell
like,
yeah, brother. We're going to have so many drinks. Why don't you go to your house?
Like, basically, since Koi, I wanted to keep
All
drinking.
I want to do is keep drinking. Why don't you go in your house? You should go to your house.
Yeah, open the door.
Go inside.
What are you doing? Open the door!
Yeah. No, luckily it didn't come to that. I just walked over on my own volition. And I was pleasantly
and I'm
surprised.
awkwardly standing behind you and I'm like, ah! And I'm like, yeah.
Gotcha, fucking asshole.
You fucking dumbass.
No, it's
You fucking idiot. You didn't see it coming.
And it really was like when they have like a guest star come in, and I'm like, oh, I see Doug, and I'm like, oh my god, they got fucking Doug. And then I look to my right, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, they got Adam. And then we're down.
All my favorite characters.
They got all my favorite characters. Shut up. And then we go down to the yard, and we're playing outside, and then Wally walks in. I'm like, oh my fucking god, they got Wally.
No, we're playing outside. No, your wife was like, hey, so for his dirty 30, I was thinking, would you Jello wrestle Brandon? And my response was just like, LOL, let's do it. It was like, no, that's fucking dumb, you idiot. Like, I was like, all right, let's go.
If there's any non-embarrassing photos, I'll probably insert them here.
We're literally like, it's literally like, there was no like set rules. Like there was no one, there was no determination of how you like.
Adam announced for us. I mean, that was all raw for you.
But there was no like set rules, like who's the winner kind of thing. We had several falls, right? And basically, at the end of it, it was like, okay, whoever goes down is the winner. Obviously, the real rule was whoever does the next takedown successfully is the winner. Basically, when we got into that, like Wally showed up and he was like, "What? What the fuck?"
Yeah,
yep, he did.
And
I
of
watched
course,
him walk in.
so for the Dirty 30, Brandon is the Dirty 30 champion, and he didn't bring his belt. Which, like, what the fuck, dude? This
a piece got ripped off, so it needs to be repaired.
The belt was damaged.
it
so.
just needs some.
It'll be on set next time. We'll bring it on
we have
set.
to have it for the set. It's
an heirloom. Yeah,
it's a beautiful piece. I was impressed. I was like, oh, fuck. Do I just like
kind of jelly?
No, do I just? I don't know. It's Brandon's birthday party.
Do I really throw this fight, or do I fucking
do I
take
just
the belt?
fuck? Do I just fuck Brandon up so I can have another belt?
No, it was a hard fight. I really.
Yeah,
he didn't give that to me.
Give me a belt.
Hey, I didn't look. I don't want to say I let you win, but I don't want to say that. You know, it's obvious. I didn't just want to hand it to you. Also, you were slippery as fuck. If I legitimately wanted to grab you and pick you up, I really couldn't.
Yeah, it was.
Like I got a lot of. There was a point I had your neck and your leg, but you're so slippery. If I went to pick you up, it was just like.
It would have hurt.
Yeah, it was very.
So listen,
it was very
Brandon,
erotic.
Look, Brandon won, and hey, you can't win them all. I'm not afraid to be I'm not afraid to lose. All I got to say is like, look, dude, you won the Dirty 30 championship. It really wouldn't have made much sense for me to hold it. But look, dude, like, you know, count your days.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. We got another one coming up.
But, yeah, let's repair the belt. Let's get it on the set. I think that's important. Where was I going with this?
I'm not sure. Guys.
You really didn't want to do it.
No,
And I swear to God, it wasn't my idea. Like, you looked at me and I'm like, dude, like there was a fucking belt. I didn't know there was going to be a belt. They didn't tell me. I'm like, believe it or not, wasn't my idea. Like, for real.
Sorry, I was just making sure that we're still recording on everybody.
No, it's all good.
But yeah, no, Adam, you did a great job. Doug, you did a great job as the ringside guy for my Stone Cold Steve Austin beers.
Hey, look, man. I'm going to use this opportunity. I want to shake your hand for real. I'm sorry I spit in your face.
What? Oh, you spit in my face?
I did. You don't remember that?
That was the
yeah.
Look,
yeah,
I was
the cheap shot.
Look, I was clearly playing the heel character. My thought was like, everyone's here to cheer for Brandon. It's his birthday, so I got to be the bad guy, right? So the first thing I did was like, hey, let's have a good, clean fight, and you know, just may the best man win. And I took a slug of my beer and I spit in your face.
I remember that.
And then I locked up with you. You know, because and then
That's good stuff. That's
there's
impressive.
multiple times,
That's
I
storytelling.
I looked at your family and I said, hey, the birthday boy's not gonna win. And at one point, like I'm like, get back up, Brandon. I'm like, let's finish this on our feet like men. Like I was really trying to
Sell it.
Yeah, I was trying. I was selling. I was really trying to build the drama there, and I'm really glad. Not that I was trying to take you down at the end. I was trying to not let you take me down at the end. I was trying to build the drama. Every time you tried to lift me, I was trying to stop you and just delay the satisfaction, right?
You've seen wrestling, correct?
Edging. He was edging me. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with
I
that.
really wanted it. I really wanted it to be a moment of when I go down, they celebrate the baby face. I really want, to the point where I was legitimately trying to hold you up. I couldn't lift you. I had your neck and your leg, but it was so slippery. Like, I could lift you up, but like if I spiked you on your head, like, well, if I kill Brandon on his birthday,
I'm the ultimate villain.
Yeah, right. And I didn't want to be that guy.
The nosebleed,
but I was holding you,
So.
and it got to the point. So you took me down, and that would have been the end of it. But to put the icing on the cake, you know, you pinned me, and Doug counted 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he did the 3 count, and that was the definitive ending. And I thought, yeah, I couldn't imagine. I didn't want you to take me down. Do you understand? Not that I definitively wanted to win today, but I didn't want to make it easy for you. I was trying to build the drama for the audience. So when you legitimately took me down, I just had to lay flat and let you get that 1, 2, 3. Because you laying me flat, according to the rules that were established, that was the automatic win. But the 1, 2, 3, that was added drama. That was me laying on my back, you know?
Yeah.
And
it was a good time.
I'm really happy we were able to surprise you. I'm really happy that you got the belt out of that, and I'm really happy because she suggested this. She was like, mud wrestling or jello wrestling kind of. She didn't clarify. She was like, either or. I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, yep.
Let's do it.
Like 2 weeks, I've been like, God, I fucking hope we don't hurt each other. I hope, like, I'm gonna do everything I can not to hurt him, but I really fucking hope he doesn't hurt me.
Yeah.
That was my
I
whole.
hope I don't hurt myself trying not to hurt him.
Yeah, I wasn't really worried about me hurting him or hurting myself. I was like, God, I fucking hope like there's not an accident.
Yeah.
And I stepped in there, like,
And it's so slippery.
I was like,
This is gonna be
literally in my head, I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Like, I was like, "Oh, God."
It's gonna be hard to be safe.
I'm just gonna have to fucking like slide and roll. Like there's no, yeah.
No, I think we put up a good exchange.
God,
I don't know how it looked from the outside.
You know what? I don't really. Maybe there's some video and maybe it's good.
Oh, there's video.
I'm more look. I'm more excited for the pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the pictures will be. The pictures will live. The pictures will live on in infamy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the video's okay, but
Well, technically, a video is like infinite pictures.
True.
that
Well,
is-
depending on your frame rate, but yeah.
Adam, you fucking
So
genius.
you can just take the recordings
Hey.
and find your pictures you want.
This
True.
was
True.
the best man won today, Brandon.
Well,
and
We'll have a rematch in less than a year.
And I mean that. Yeah. Maybe we should do the rematch
On your birthday.
On my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just win.
Or Jello Wrestling, May 8th. Stay tuned, May 8th.
Admission covers the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
You'll only need the
Edge.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we're not in the fucking ER right now. We're just.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad
I'm
that.
way too drunk because then someone had the bright idea like, let's play drinking games, and we were the undisputed Pong champions.
Yeah. Until the cheaters showed up.
Well, yeah, yes. Your mom was.
Playing fast and loose with the rules.
I'm really sorry, but your mom was. She had extra balls and in her pants. We're not gonna get weird. She got really mad because I kept talking about her today. She was like, "Brandon, he's got to stop."
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I was singing about her a lot. I was talking about your mom a lot while I was playing the guitar.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah. She looked at you. She's like, "Brandon, he's got to fucking stop."
No, I don't remember.
And you were like, "Yeah, okay." And I was like, "Oh,"
Switch to your
I was
dad.
like, "Hey, sorry, Mom. You want me to stop?" And then I changed it to your dad.
Yeah, and that was fine.
Yeah. And then she was like, "Brandon, that is funny shit."
That is good shit.
Yeah, that is my best Brandon's mom impression. Yeah, that is good shit. Anyways,
It's pretty spot on.
She got really mad because I kept talking about her and Cream and me
And vaginas.
and vaginas and whatever, dude. Look, dude. All I know is his name's Mike, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Mike. Mike, you're a fucking cheater. Also, Brandon's mom, fucking cheater. Only reason you beat the undisputed champs is
You're being heels.
yeah. And guess what? If we had a rematch, which we had the opportunity to do, but you backed out because you were a pussy, and also because you're mad because I'm singing about you, whatever. Listen, as soon as I fucking beat Brandon's dad at beer pong, and also I don't know if his, I don't know.
Use your words.
I beat his dad at beer pong and whoever his dad's fucking. After that, hey, rematch. Me, you, Mike, Brandon, and his fucking mom. Guess what?
Squirrely Steve.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? You're going fucking down. Hey, beating us by 1 cup ain't even hardly beating us.
Randy Orton.
Pretty much. Wake up
I
in the
tell you
morning,
what.
piss excellence.
Hey, let's put some special stipulations on the line. First off, let's get a fucking regulated table. You know what I'm saying?
Another good
Oh,
idea
yeah,
would be
sure.
not to put it
No,
in the
like
yard.
like a regulation size table. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's get that first, and second, we'll get an official judge. So it's not us calling the shots, being like, "No, you fucking shut up, bitch, fuck up." No, we'll get an official referee for the whole beer thing. Hey, listen, man, we lost by 1 throw. 1.
Yeah.
And I was calling bullshit. I said,
A bunch of cheat throws too.
how the fuck did they win? I ain't even throwed yet. But you didn't tell me, you didn't clarify that they both made the cut.
Yeah.
Which, I almost fist fought your mother and Mike.
Yeah. It's understandable.
But if you would have clarified,
Yeah, it's my bad, dog.
it's not important. Anyways, look, I didn't do nothing except try to drown several people inside of a kiddie pool today. The important thing is
You didn't make anybody cry.
we'll get an official referee for the next thing. Oh, fuck.
We learn things.
Hey, I'm putting my slides on the wrong foot, brother. Look, the important thing is I didn't fucking break any laws today. I didn't fucking kill anybody today. Next time, we get an officially judged pong match. Look, as far as I'm concerned, we were the champs. We lost. You know what that means? We've never had our rematch. We are entitled to our rematch. We are first in line for the rematch. So I don't care what Mike and your mom got to do. Go wash off your genitals. Go shower. Go get on the clean clothes. You tell us the time and the place. I fucking guarantee you we will come out the champions. We beat everyone else. You beat us by 1 cup. What does that mean? That's called luck.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't even get to take my last shot. I got up and everyone's telling me I lost. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I was making sure my kids was still alive. And you's telling me we lost? I said, Brandon, what the fuck are you talking about we lost? Me and Brandon almost had a fist fight before I fist fought everyone else.
It's true.
But all you had to say was, man, they both made the cup. But you didn't say that. You were like, dude, check out this mullet. And the fucking slow-mo started and the wind started blowing. I was like, fuck the mullet, dude. Tell me what's going on with the game.
Yeah. That's my bad.
It's all good, man.
Well, did you guys have anything to add?
2 + 2
4? Okay.
or 5.
I'm gonna have to head out soon though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry about
let me just get this right up
9:30.
right up in Doug's
Yeah,
face.
what time it is?
Hey, what do you think?
9:13.
Okay.
What do you think of the new set, though?
It's getting there. You know?
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, man.
definitely better than before. You know, it's coming together.
Adam.
I'd say you made significant improvement on your past setup.
Yeah,
I noticed the production quality seems to be way up. I think people should be paying pretty high top dollar for this kind of content.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we're gonna add even one, and that'll be
Which all you people should know that's where the money is.
Game changer.
You know that expanding foam?
God.
I'm just going to wait till Zach's in here, practicing the podcast like he does. I'm just going to open the garage door, and I'm just going to start blowing in this foam, man. And this foam expands 6, 7, 8 times its size. And I'm just going to...
It'll be damn near encapsulated. It'll be a fossil by the time we get to him's body.
I'm going to carve out a room that's so beautiful, even God would cry if he saw it. And, man...
then I'm going to say, hey, man, little baby Jesus, just please...
Get me out of this floorboard, because he's going to be a part of the floor when I chip away all the foam.
Yeah, it's going to be like one of those epoxy resin tables.
And I'm just going to have a microphone up to his face, and I'm gonna feed you so good every day from a drip feed, and make sure you're hydrated and have clean face. Anything that's exposed, really, I'm going to clean, but everything that isn't, I mean, you're going to have to just deal with, that.
As long as those words keep coming in, man,
Dude, I'm going to let you play Wordle every day. Keep your mind busy.
Oh, fuck, dude. Whatever it takes, man.
I'm going to make you play 16-letter Wordle.
I could beat Minesweeper.
Yeah, man. I'm going to let you play with so much Minesweeper. It's crazy. You're going to be like the Stephen Hawking of floor people.
I bet I could teach people how to play solitaire on live stream, dude.
Yeah, probably not, but I believe in you in every other way.
It is what it is. Hey, so I was, speaking about the band, look, man, we got enough microphones. We could start tracking it out. We start doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got a microphone for a guitar, a microphone for vocals. We could do.
What about my hands?
2 guitars, 2 vocals at once, or we could split it up, whatever we got, And
what is this new project? Or?
it's just we got a lot of music. We don't got we got a lot of our songs that are decent quality recordings, and then the better majority, I'll say 60-70% are all cell phone recordings. So what we want to do is get like, you know, the good no
Help.
no fuck no. We want to get the good quality recordings, you know. And yeah, we got that. You know, we got this.
Break into the gardens of Eden to get
Oh,
them.
we got this sweet ass Spotify and Bandcamp and
Gotta get that distro kit.
and Facebook, and we got this sweet ass deal for putting our music out. Anyways, we get better quality recording. We can get it on you know, for Bandcamp it'll be free, but for Spotify, you know, it's also free, but it's just more convenient to listen to. You know, I feel like Spotify is my preferred way to listen on my cell phone. If I'm home, YouTube is my preferred way, but it is whatever. Look, man. I just want to get some good quality recordings. It doesn't got to be full band, but just the proof of concept for the songs, you know.
Yeah, Zach's worried that his legacy will fade into the oblivion.
What I'm worried about mostly is if something happens to me, and there's the unrecorded songs and the undocumented lyrics. Everyone will fail me as far as preserving that. And it's not that I don't believe in you guys. It's just I would like specifically my family and my children to be able to hear my version of it specifically.
Posthumously?
I would like them to be like, hey, my
For
dad,
posterity.
my dad, you know, this is a song my dad wrote. This is him singing it. This is him playing it. Even if it's not the full band, it's like that's him singing it. That's him playing it on the guitar in the garage. Yeah,
Fade and backtrack. I
I'm-
like to
I-
lick aliens,
look.
pussies, and butts.
Hey, we're not meant for forever. You know, art is not meant for forever.
Speak for yourself. I'm timeless.
But
That may be.
But I would like, you know, there's a lot of my family members, I think, that would, they wouldn't forget about me, but they would forget about, oh shit.
See, even when it's not on a stand, you still fucking beat that microphone up.
I beat it like my meat. No, so even if, you know, they wouldn't forget about me, but maybe they would forget about what
You've done?
made me me. You know what I'm saying? They might have their memories like, oh, Zach pissed on his mom once. Ha ha ha. Hilarious. Yeah, they might have, oh, fucking, yeah. One time Zach burnt all the chicken wings he tried to grill. Yeah, they might have those memories, but what I want is definitive, you know. I want them to be like, yo, Zach was in a band and he wrote these dumbass songs and here's the recordings. That's what I want, you know. I want there to be like, if I'm gone, my immediate family could be like, I miss him, and they could listen to the stupid shit I wrote about, like Mothman.
And let's listen to the Invasion of the Lesbians now.
Yeah, and then they cry, and they'd be like, fuck, no one else is making that. No one else is making that music. No one else is making music like that. And yeah, sure, nobody else gives a fuck. Like, everyone passes on, and they forget about my shit. Like, you know, maybe my kids, you know, they grow up with it, they remember it, but, you know, maybe media files get like weird to fucking extract. I don't know. I'm getting super specifically. Anyways, look, man. I just want people to be able to understand who I am, what I'm passionate about, what's important. You know, look, honestly, my family. That's the most important thing, right? But what keeps me going? Fuck, man. I wanna provide for them, but I wanna make the fucking arts, you know? And if it's about, you know,
super sexy naked babes from space or lesbians. Look, that's the shit. All right?
Well, boys, I'm gonna have to get up out of here.
Hey, Doug, man, I'm so glad you can make it.
I'm glad I showed up too. It was worth it. Yeah, it was a good wrestling match and all that. Happy I could see it. It's unfortunate the power was out and we couldn't get this started sooner, but it's already about 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah, Sarah.
I'm just sad that I'm sad Wally couldn't be here, but
Yeah, you have to get him back and do it again. For sure.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
That's a good birthday.
I'm happy you were surprised for real.
Yeah.
Got that real fear out of you.
Have fun, y'all.
love you, Doug.
You too. You have a good night.
Well,
The table's
well.
on the other foot.
How are you boys feeling after all that?
Hey, it's me, your boy. I need coffee. I'm really
Yeah.
drunk. You hear
Me
my
too.
dog? My dog is like, "Get out of my house, bitch."
So now you're going on level.
I just my point is you know, my older kids, they're going to remember a lot of shit about me. My younger kids probably wouldn't remember shit about me. And I would hope that there's enough pictures and videos of us interacting that there would be like that level. But I would really like there to be a level of my creativity and songwriting where they could be like, wow, he was a really nice dad. He was a really good dad. And he was a really creative person. Like, I don't know, something like that.
I mean, that's why I write lullabies.
Yeah,
It's just a different. It's not even a different media. It's just a different lyric set. It doesn't mean it doesn't have that meaning or isn't something that someone would fall asleep to.
Yeah, I actually have some. I have some songs like I wrote when Chunk was like, first born. He was, he's a 12-pound baby. We call him Chunk because he was so fat
For a
and shit.
reason.
Like I wrote songs about him. We have videos of that. Like we have like that song is like recorded now. That's documented now. So like if anything happened to me, they could be like, well, your dad, he would sing to you and you'd smile and you liked it when he was being a goofball. That's the kind of, I don't know. I want them to be able to be like, you never know. If anything were to happen to me, I want them to feel close to me in some way. I don't want them never,
Lose sight of you.
well, it's a bad way to think, I guess, because, they would be.
I think don't judge yourself so hard. I think you have
No,
a sweet way of thinking.
look, man. If they didn't have their dad, they would probably be. They would probably have that hole in their heart, They'd probably have that emptiness. I want them to have something to be like, I had a really cool dad. He was a really nice guy, and he did really cool things. That's all I'm saying, guys. It's all my drunk ass is trying to get to. Before we started recording, I asked for coffee, and I'm still sitting here waiting for it.
20 minutes in. And
Yeah,
no
look,
coffee.
where's the coffee?
It's the longest pot of coffee I ever had to brew.
We did all kinds of drinking games and Pong, which is apparently a fucking drinking game. I don't know. I think your wife made that up. God, I just, I could use some coffee. I could use a shower. I could use look at this shirt. I had to rob.
Your own closet.
I robbed a man that he was bigger than two of me. Anyways,
Old you.
no, not old me. Fuck you, dude. I've never been this big.
Old fat fuck Zach.
I've never been fat. Look it up on Google.
I was here.
Zach was 200 pounds overweight,
No.
and he cut all this weight. Look at him. Everybody clap for Zach.
Dude, if I start throwing up, can we record it for the podcast?
Yeah.
Just not onto the mic.
Can we record it for the podcast?
Absolutely.
See, I'm trying to talk with in inflection because that's how Chunk talks now. It's not it's not like straight up British, but he's like, can I go see Artemis now? Like, can I go see Artemis?
Father,
now?
please, will it be
So-
all
so
right?
it would be like, please, can I go outside? Like, almost,
like,
almost
yes, little
British,
British man.
almost British.
Have there been any other
Yeah,
strange
yeah.
happenings around
Yeah.
this happening?
Yeah, British kid, you can go outside.
Dead
Please, can I
children,
go outside?
maybe?
Like, so like
dead turtles.
it's the best way.
Yeah, like just
Yeah.
Please, can I go outside?
Somebody
Like,
getting decapitated by a plate of
inflection
glass.
is there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I need some water. It's gonna be really funny to watch the part 1 of this and then versus the part 2. Just the difference in how we are.
Oh well,
'Cause we're so uptight in that first one, and now we're
I think part. I don't even know how much is useful in part 1.
I don't know how much is useful in part 2.
Well, it's just me talking for this. So we could just say, good job. Hey, good job, guy. Hey, awesome. Yeah. So anyways, join us next week for episode 31.
Yeah. This is the lost episode.
This is
Brandon
just
will also
this
be
is
31 at that point.
Yeah,
This is the,
100%.
the warm up episode. We need like a whole episode just to warm up, you know?
Yeah.
Or at least a half an hour just to warm up and really
Get conversational.
pitch some ideas, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever get mad at yourself? Me and you like to drink. Adam, do you like to drink?
Here and there. Not very often.
On occasion.
So,
you guys.
so me and you like to drink, and do you ever get mad when you've reached the point where you've drank too much, and you're like, I just wanted to have a good time, and clearly this is gonna be like
An ordeal now.
yes, it's gonna be like a job for the night. It's gonna be like, all right, I gotta get some fucking water in me. I gotta hydrate. I should probably get some food on my stomach. Do you ever get mad at yourself? Like,
Sometimes.
when I came, like the power was out when I came back. And I only came back, I'm soaking wet. Like I kept throwing people in the kiddie pool or whatever. I come back and my whole goal was and just dry off and put on new clothes. Right? And I'm pretty fucking drunk on the stairs drying off, and I'm just, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, you distracted him all day, get him to the party, and you have all, you're so good with your, you ration out your drinking now. You're so good with like keeping that in check. And basically, as soon as like we get to the parties go, yeah, just drink just drink whatever is in your hand. I was in my doorway here, trying to drive, and I'm just like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You're drunk now. Like, good job, dude. You ever get that? And you're like,
not like quite to that level, but yeah, like sometimes.
I was cursing myself. Like, I'm in the doorway, like, you fucking dumbass. Like, you did everything perfect today, except when the party started, you said, I don't got to manage the alcohol intake. I just got to intake alcohol. And then the power goes out. I come home and I'm standing there like,
In the dark.
yeah, in the dark, soaking wet. I'm like, somebody get me a towel, and I'm drying off. And then I just feel like I need to go to, like, you basically, like, I need to drink some water, put a little bit of food on my stomach, and I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
I dried off, I changed clothes, and I went to my back porch, and what do I see? I see it's you, it's Adam, and it's Doug walking through your yard to my house, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I guess they're coming over. Okay. It's like the mindset completely changed. I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah. I was looking for a drink on my way over here.
Really?
Yeah, something to drink. which I don't need. Like obviously,
I left my whiskey at your house. I should probably.
I think Adam did too.
Yeah, you guys can have it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like all the like everybody.
Yeah,
just
I
regrets
definitely need it. Yeah, I
the
definitely.
alcohol.
Yeah, I definitely need that shit. I need to go back to your house and get it because I need it. Yeah. No, I'm in like self-pity on my back porch and I see you guys coming over and I'm like, "Oh, awesome." And I'm like I just get happy again and then
Yeah.
That's the real drug.
I still get to perform. Yeah. No, dopamine is the. That's what I was thinking.
No,
like
friendship.
Oh
idiot.
yeah.
Which also creates dopamine.
We were in Merle's or Met's rather, and we were playing a song, and we were playing it together, and I was like, yeah, dopamine. You know what I mean? Like just playing a song unrehearsed, and we're just like, all right, and you start playing, and then I play along, and just that is like, yes, yeah, please, thank you, give me more of that. And then back there in the backyard with everybody, that was probably the best part for me, was just getting to sing and play music with everybody.
I mean, I don't really play or sing a lot these days. I don't have a lot of opportunity. Ash had she gets her friends on like Discord and shit while they're playing games, and I wasn't like drunk, but I was drinking last night, and they had said something about I can't remember the song. I feel like it was a Bowling for Soup song. And Ash asked me to come play a guitar, play ukulele. I ended up putting on a mini concert for him, and the rush that I got from that, like there was a point where I like you're like shaking while you're playing, and like I'm used to performing. I'm used to
But it's been so long.
going and playing
Having an audience.
playing like a full band and I'm used to having an audience, but I haven't had an audience in so long, and I don't remember how many songs I got through. I did all of like basically every short song that Murphy and the Death Race has ever done. I did that, and then I did the Mr. Brightside, Mr. Dick side. I did a all-star. I did a straight all-star cover, then an all-star parody.
Yeah, the wrestling match actually had me like in that mode too.
Really?
Yeah, I was like shaking before we went out.
Really?
Yeah, I had that adrenaline high, and then, but the playing music with friends was more not an adrenaline high so much as it was just like a straight dopamine into my veins. Like just like that's exactly what I wanted. It's just everybody singing loud and everybody like, I don't know. It's one of those moments where you transcend what it is and it becomes something else in your head, kind of thing.
It's hard to be unpresent whenever you're making music with people because you have to be in the moment.
Yeah, like if somebody looking into that saw it, they would not feel the same way that I did during, and I feel like we probably wouldn't sound the same on a recording as what I heard while we were there, kind of thing. Where I'm like, this is so like obviously it's a shitty fucking like narcissistic kind of.
No, you have a cinematic view. It's almost like a
dude.
Absolutely,
it's like a positive form of disassociation.
So,
exactly.
So just because I don't want to piggyback off of that and talk about the shit that went on to
fantasy.
Yeah.
Positive form of dissociation.
Yeah. So
displacement was there too.
I'll say I think we sounded great today. I think personally I fucked up a lot of chords today. That's not important, but I want to associate that with last night when I was playing. There was some
transcendent quality.
The way like I had to restart some songs to get my vocals where I wanted them. But there were, basically, I was hitting the vocals exactly where I wanted them, and like you can't really describe that or replicate it where you're like, when you're exactly where you want to be.
Yeah.
Like everything hits perfect. You know what I'm saying?
When you're in the it's not even the flow state, because I feel like I've been in the flow state with like work and things like
Probably
that.
call it the pocket.
The pocket is
It's
a good
like
word
a groove
for
or
it.
something.
Where you slip into, and I watched Johnny Darko recently, so this is I love that movie and the concept of, he goes through and he's saying, well, what if you could predict the future? And then his science professor is saying, well, you can't predict the future, you can only predict your future. And he's like, that's not necessarily true. What if you're in God's channel? Like, what if you could see what God is seeing? Then you would be able to predict everybody's future based on the omniscient overview. And he's like, well, that's where our conversation ends. And it's like, that's what it is. Like being in flow state feels like being in your channel, in your flow. Like that's where you want to, that's when you're feeling yourself and you're like, this is good.
Well, you have less gaps between what you're thinking and what you end up producing out of that.
Yeah, that's the flow state. That's when what's in your head produces, or you create in your head what is happening in the external world, versus being in this other state where you're interacting with other people and you're all linking in to the same. And it is a subjective thing. It's my experience, because like you said, you're like, oh, I'm missing notes. I didn't notice. So with our chorus of interaction, I felt like I was slipping into a higher channel than just the flow state for myself. Like, it didn't just feel good for me. It felt good. I felt good for you and myself and for Wally. Like, everybody interacting together all contributed positive feelings to me, rather than just my input output creating a positive feeling. Together, I was receiving a positive feeling in group.
You're talking about a lack of self.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that would be the same for me last night too. Whenever like I was just performing for people on a Discord chat, basically. Keep in mind, like any like higher volumes I hit would cut out because Discord. But yeah, like even if I fucked up, if like 90% of it was on point, yeah, I felt really like
you were. I mean, did you get that at all today?
Oh no, I got it today. I'm just saying, like last night, like was that like I was like shaking. It was like that performance high that we like. What this is what I'm missing, kind of bullshit. And yeah, today, like, you know, you get a fucking handed a guitar and you told to play shit, and you're like, fuck, do I know how to play it?
Yeah. I don't know. There is something beautiful to the performance of the performance for yourself versus the performance for others. And for me, the performance for others just elicits a greater response.
Well, it's an intertwining path.
Exactly. Not to say that performing for myself doesn't feel good, because it's some of the best.
Well, that's whenever you give those you love the best version of that too.
Exactly.
Actually, not really best version, but like a genuine.
Yeah,
for the moment.
Genuine is a better word, because best is like
objective.
Yeah, you could measure it against something, but like
it's not a measurable thing. It's just like the experience you had today. It doesn't have like a metric to it.
It's sort of like the live version of a song versus the studio. It's like the studio is the song, like that's how the song goes. But then you hear like a live version, and then they do like an improvisational piece in the middle, and they add an extra 4 minutes to the song. But it's really fucking good, and you're like, I don't know which is better. Like, I really like the studio version, but this live version has something different. And it's just it's more. I don't know.
Yeah, and that you get into like a whole subjective
realm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'd like to do for the stage.
I'd like to pee.
Well, thanks for joining us on episode 31. The 2-part podcast. Brandon's Dirty 30.
This got weird. I really didn't know if, like, you were like, yeah, we'll come back for another part. And I'm like, I don't know if that's going to happen. Like, I wanted to be like,
hey, let's just fucking podcast for the full hour because I don't want to make promises like it's not going to get fulfilled. Like, yeah, hey, we'll just come back for part 2. I'm like, I don't know if there's going to be a fucking part 2.
We might not be conscious in 6 hours.
Yes, because there's going to be a party, and I like one of the things was like, yeah, what if Becca doesn't want you to come back for fucking part 2, dude? Because I'm going to get you home for the party. We're going to have fun. I'm going to go home, and she's going to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I said everything I wanted to say today, and I'm glad that we did this.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm happy that we had a good day.
It was a fucking great day.
Yeah. Bye.
I need validation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking great day.
Good.
Yeah.
Happy, man.
This camera. Adam's the camera.
Adam's the camera. Yep.
Full on, yo.
Good.
Say what you want to say and take us home.
Hey, you know what? I love you guys. I'm so glad that we were able to surprise Brandon today. I'm so glad everyone showed up, and you know, I got a lot of emotions out today, and I got a lot of acting out today. You know, I got to.
Yes, that's true.
I'm really.
You did great.
I'm really glad you know, in my head, I'm like, I've deceived this man.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, I've deceived Brandon. I made him think that we were just going to get Japanese food and go to Goodwill. What an idiot. I made him think that there was no surprise after the shopping. He was going to go home and sit in a dungeon. A dungeon of nothingness.
A jerk off. What an idiot.
What an idiot.
What a fool.
And then I turn into Patrick a little bit.
No,
I made him think
I do need to go home and jerk off.
Okay.
No, I do. I know.
Yeah.
But I have it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably. But I do need to go and do that. So.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Do that. But first, I'm gonna text Becca, not for related reasons.
You don't have another surprise for me, do you?
No, definitely not.
If you're gonna text her, go ahead and let her know that I do still. It's on my.
No, but
I don't want to miss a day.
No, if you're gonna go home and jerk off though, that is something I have to let Becca know.
That's fine.
No,
she knows it's on my calendar, but if you let her know, it's just double. You know, like just doubling up.
Yeah. I just don't want her to. I don't want her to push it back on me, saying it's not important.
Well, she knew. She had to have known. You know what I mean?
It's not important.
Yeah.
It's just if you're gonna go home, I have to let her know.
Like, because I penciled it in earlier, but I didn't know.
Yeah, it's just kind of a word of mouth thing. Like you tell me you're gonna go do something, I tell her that you're gonna go do something.
Right, but if it's on the schedule, I mean, I was assuming that. She
okay,
knew
yeah. But I'm just look. This is the relation. It's the relationship me and your wife have.
Right.
And then
what I'm saying is just because we put in something else on the schedule doesn't mean that the thing that was in the spot
absolutely
just doesn't happen.
Absolutely. Hey, look.
It gets pushed.
Hey, I want you to know, and I want this on record. I am your friend first.
Right. I understand you're advocating for me.
Yeah. But because there's a wedge in between us named Becca, I have to let you say you're going to go home and jerk off. I have to let her know. Okay, well that's
That's it. All right, good job, guys.
I want to run through a field of burning bodies. I want to scream. I want to bathe in the blood of my enemy. So if you think that you're better than me, why don't you just try it and see? I've got nothing to wait for. I've got nothing but hate for you. So why don't you just try it and see?